Happy Saturday morning. Give you a few moments to settle in. Is that how we start? So I'm going to be taking over yoga here in 2 weeks' time, and we'll be thinking about changing the time to maybe be a little bit later for those people who want to stay snuggled in bed a little bit later on Saturdays and come out to yoga. We hope that you come in the doors and come out of hiding and come bless the space with your energy. So stay tuned. Okay. So here is a beautiful reading from Thich Nhat Hanh on interbeing. Interbeing. If you are a poet, you will see clearly that there is a cloud floating in this sheet of paper. Without the cloud, there will be no rain. Without rain, the trees cannot grow. And without trees, we cannot make paper. The cloud is essential for the paper to exist. If the cloud is not here, the sheet of paper cannot be here either. So we can say that the cloud and the paper are. Interbeing is a word that is not in the dictionary yet, but if we combine the prefix inter with the verb to be, we have a new verb, interbe. If we look into this sheet of paper even more deeply, we can see the sunshine in it. Without sunshine, the forest cannot grow. In fact, nothing can grow without sunshine. And so, we know that the sunshine is also in this sheet of paper. The paper and the sunshine are. And if we continue to look, we can see the logger who cut the tree and brought it to the mill to be transformed into paper. And we see wheat. We know that the logger cannot exist without his daily bread. And therefore, the wheat that became his bread is also in this sheet of paper. The logger's father and mother are in it too. When we look in this way, we can see that without all of these things, this sheet of paper cannot exist. Looking even more deeply, we can see ourselves in this sheet of paper too. This is not difficult to see, because when we look at a sheet of paper, it is a part of our perception. Your mind is in here, and mine is also. So we can say that everything is in here with this sheet of paper. We cannot point out one thing that is not in here. Time, space, the earth, the rain, the minerals in the soil, the sunshine, the cloud, the river, the heat. Everything coexists with this sheet of paper. That is why I think the word interbe should be in the dictionary. To be is to interbe. We cannot just be by ourselves alone. We have to interbe with every other thing. This sheet of paper is because everything else is. Suppose we try to return one of the elements to its source. Suppose we return the sunshine to the sun. Do you think that this sheet of paper will be possible? No. Without sunshine, nothing can be. And if we return the logger to his mother, then we have no sheet of paper either. The fact is, the sheet of paper is made up only of non-paper elements. And if we return these non-paper elements to their source, then there can be no paper at all. Without non-paper elements, like mind, logger, and sunshine, and so on, there will be no paper. So as thin as this sheet of paper is, it contains everything in the universe in it. I don't know if that requires any talking about. I'm going to let you form your own opinion on that one. I definitely have a lot of thoughts swirling in my mind about what I'm composed of. So let's begin with some Nadi Shodhana to cleanse the mind, balance the hemispheres of the brain, and get us ready for our yogic practice. So if you need to kick out your legs and get comfortable, if you need a cushion for underneath your hips, or if at any time sitting with your legs crossed it doesn't feel comfortable, you can come on to kneeling or sit in a chair. You're at home. We have chairs here too. All right. So sit up straight, chest lifted, chin back, and we're going to use our right hand to alternately block off our right and left nostril. So we can take our left hand onto the knee and place the forefinger and thumb together, gently creating a Gyan Mudra. And we'll start inhaling deep into the belly just to train the fact that we're going to be inhaling into the belly, filling the belly with air, allowing the chest to rise slightly, exhaling, pulling the belly back towards the spine, and then dropping the chest just slightly, but still holding it up. 2 more like that. The 2 fingers that we'll be using are the thumb and either the pinky or the middle finger to block off the nostrils. If you want, you can place your pointer finger on your third eye center and just stay there, okay? So we'll start inhaling through the left nostril by blocking off the right one. Get to a full inhale. Now change, exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Block left, exhale right. Inhale right nostril. Block right, exhale left. Inhale left. Block left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block right, exhale left. Inhale left. Block left, exhale right. Inhale right. And continue on your own breath pattern, first exhaling through the nostril and then inhaling, moving to the other side, exhaling and inhaling. Try and make that breath as long, as deep, and as complete as possible. Maybe focus in on the level of sensation of the breath coming in and out of the nostril. What is the temperature? The gentle touch of your fingers. The different sensation of breathing through left and right nostril. A feeling of fullness, a feeling of emptiness. Breath is balancing your hemispheres of your brain, allowing the energy to flow in a more balanced way. You can release the right hand down to the knee and take a Gyan Mudra with the right hand and breathe naturally in and out through the nose into the belly. And just take some account of what that breath did for you and how you feel now. The right side of your body is the analytic energy, sun side, the wakefulness. The left, the receptive, reflective, relaxed side. So now you're both awake and relaxed at the same time. And it's time for the practice of yoga. Let us actually begin with one chant of Om to start our practice, and one chant of Om to seal our practice. Bring the hands together, rub them, create a heat between the palms. It's been cold. Wake yourself up. And then we'll bring those palms together at the chest. Allow for the thumbs to reach to the breastbone and allow for the fingers to fall away. Take the shoulders up, back, down, up, back, down. One more time, up, back, down. And leave them there. Inhale deep into the belly. And exhale with a chant of Om. And in this place of receptivity, is there an intention that you would like to set for your practice today? See if anything comes into your head with that question. And let it be what it is. Taking the hands onto the knees. Inhale, reach for that left knee. Exhale, come around to the right and back. Inhale, reaching the chest forward. Exhale, moving it back. Let your upper body be a big spoon for your pelvic floor and stir. Maintaining contact with your sits bones on the earth. Imagine that you are a big beach umbrella and you are forever digging deeper into the sand. And use that breath to propel you deeper, to ground you. If you want more of a stretch through your hips as you lean left, press down on your right knee. As you lean right, press down on your left knee. And the head can do whatever it desires. I like to close my eyes down in my yoga practice a lot and just get into my internal environment that's open to you. When you get to a good place to reverse, let's reverse that circle. If you want a place for your eyes to gaze, we're talking about being awake and alert, and then also being receptive and reflective. If you're feeling like being more awake, alert, focused, with your eyes closed, look up and into your third eye center, that area between the brows and just about a ½ inch above. If you're feeling like being more reflective and receptive, look down to the center of your chin. And let's inhale, pull the crown of our head up by this magical golden thread. Chest is up, shoulders are down, and the chin pulls back. Exhale, release the hands onto the shins or ankles, and we'll do a seated cat-cow. Inhale, reach the chest forward and up. Exhale, let it drop back and down as the chin comes to the chest. Big, full breath. Let the movement create the breath, and the breath create the movement. The two are one. Without breath, there is no movement. Without movement, there is no breath. They are. And then coming back to that beautiful erect seated position, we'll take our hands onto our shoulders with the fingertips in front and the thumbs in back. And we'll inhale, turn to the left, look left as far as you can with your spine, even your neck. Exhale, turn to the right. And allow for the breath to move you. Create some momentum. As you get more comfortable, you can go a little bit quicker. And your spine becomes a spring. As you get to full rotation, you spring back to the first side, and back, and back, and back. And come back through center. We'll drop the right hand down to the right and inhale, the left arm comes overhead as you lean to the right. Exhale, come over to the other direction. Drop that other hand. Inhale, lean to the left. And let this be a little dance. Swaying like all the trees in Reno last night. In that beautiful breeze. Remaining flexible so that we can withstand change and the stresses that are inherent in life. Dancing with our circumstances as they arise. Let's inhale. Both arms come up. Turn to the right. Drop the left hand in front, right and back. And we'll go to the other side. Inhale up. And drop. Inhale up. And drop. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time we're going to stay. So the left hand will come onto the right knee. Provide a slight traction. This right hand will come down, palm pressing into the earth. And with every inhale, we're going to grow our spine longer. And with every exhale, we're going to move deeper into that twist. And we'll inhale, the right arm comes up and goes with an exhale over to the left as we keep holding on to the knee. Not leaning forward or back, just over to the side laterally. And we can inhale the spine straight. Keep a hold of that knee, grab the other knee. Your arms are crossed in front of your body and bow chin to chest. Waking up the whole area of the spine and the back. Providing movement. And we'll inhale up. We're going to uncross the arms and head to the other side. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, turn to the left, right hand in front, left hand in back. And we'll grab that left leg and provide some traction with every inhale, growing the spine straighter. With every exhale, releasing deeper into that twist. Don't forget about your neck. Lead with that chin over your back shoulder. And we'll inhale, the left arm comes overhead and over to the right. Drop that left hand to the right knee, bring the body straight, and then bow chin to chest. And stretch through the area of your shoulder blades, continuing to breathe long and deep into the belly. Sending the breath anywhere that needs a little more flexibility or a little more love. And inhale, uncross those arms and take a gentle Beyond Mudra. We'll just do our neck before we continue to standing. So take that head, right ear, right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. And then inhale, left ear, left shoulder. We'll go around to the front again. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale to the side. Exhale. This next time around, we're going to extend the head back on an inhale, but we're not going to crunch the cervical vertebrae. We're going to be very gentle, extend the head, and then exhale, chin to chest. 3 more times in this direction. Opening up blood flow to the head, creating those beautiful rosy cheeks, and the ability to concentrate and make decisions. Go around to the other side. Amazing. And then bring the head up. Let's take our fists in front of us, close the thumb into the fist, and we'll take circles. So we're going to come onto hands and knees. If at all you have any wrist issues, a lot of us are typing all day, you can stay in fists while you practice on hands and knees, or if you have blocks at home, you can actually bring your forearms on top of those blocks and just allow for your wrists to be slack. All right, go around the other direction. But for the rest of us, we're warming up our wrists to take our weight. All right, inhale the hands and stretch those fingers, and then close them into fists. Inhale, stretch, close them into fists. Stretch, fists, stretch, fists. One more time, stretch, and then you're gonna leave them stretched and place them down in front of you. The middle fingers are facing forward, and your hands are directly under your shoulders. Knees are directly under hips. You know what's coming next. It's cat-cow. All right. Let me come around this way. I have one student today. I'm going to face my student. All right. So as we inhale, we'll drop the belly in the chest, raise the chin up, and then exhale, chin comes to chest, and we reach up at the level of the shoulder blades, between the shoulder blades. After a few rotations of this, if you want to incorporate your lower back into this movement and it doesn't feel icky at all, then you can inhale, raise the buttocks and the head up over the body as the belly drops. And then exhale and curl them under the body. So just like there's no end to the breath, there's just pushing back the horizon on how deeply you can breathe, how full your breath is, and how empty your breath is. And there's just a little suspension at the point of emptiness and at the point of fullness. That's what we're going for in all of our poses as well, these repetitive poses. You go a little bit deeper every time. You push the horizon back just a little bit more. And then feel into that space of suspension at the top, reaching, and at the bottom. Come back to a flat back with some bird dog. We'll inhale the right arm up and the left leg up just to parallel. Keep the head facing towards the earth. And you have a wonderful opportunity here to tuck your chin back, elongating the back of your neck. Exhale, place them both down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, place them back down. Continue to crawl in this way. Think about stretching horizontally. Your fingertips really reaching forward and your toe tips really reaching back. Engage through your core to stabilize your body. If you should shake here, that's a good thing. That means you're learning to stabilize your body. And use that breath to carry you through. Come back to hands and knees. We're going to inhale and plug our right leg back and then bend at the knee, bringing that right foot to the right of the right hand. Here we are. We're going to do some more cat-cows in this low lunge position. So inhale, drop your hips down and reach your chin up away from that abdomen. Drop that left hip down. We're going to exhale and rock it back. And extend the right leg as far as you can go and bring the head down as far as you can go. If you need to leave it bent, that's fine. You're pushing back that horizon. Slowly, gently, with breath. Opening up through the hips. And being mindful in the transition. Sending breath where it needs to go to open the body. Being loving with your body wherever you're at today. Every day is different. And next time we come forward, let's hang out there. So either you can just stay right here with your hands on the floor or your hands on blocks, or if you're feeling particularly open, perhaps bringing your hands onto your knee and then contracting the glute and your core to really bring your left leg forward and really get into that stretch. If this is not enough for you, you want to go further today, let's inhale the arms up. And then exhale, squeeze through the shoulder blades, bringing them into goddess, opening through the chest. Inhale up. Exhale, squeeze. 3 more times. And then we'll inhale up, exhale, slight back bend, full extension, and then exhale, come forward, hands to the inside of that foot. Okay, inhale, come back into that first position where we're stretching the right leg. You can either stay up right here in this half monkey, Or if you'd like to come seated on your heel, you can do so. It's a different sensation if you point your toe and if you flex your toe. Get to where you want to get to today, and let's take 5 deep breaths, stretching through the back of that right leg. Relax your neck. And pressing the hands into the earth to raise you back up into that lunge position. Take the hands to the inside of that right foot. Press into the hands and press your foot back to hands and knees. If you want to take your hands one palm print forward, we'll take the hips over to the right. Exhale them back and down towards the heels. Inhale them over to the left and then drop them towards the earth. Exhale back. Inhale forward. 3 more rotations. And back to hands and knees with the hands directly underneath your shoulders. Inhale, left leg presses back. Exhale, bring it to the left of the left hand. We'll inhale and rock those hips forward. Raise the chin up. And then exhale, rock the hips back and stretch the back of that left leg. So important to warm up our hips and hamstrings before getting into any kind of warriors, especially first thing in the morning. One last time. And we'll inhale, come forward. You're welcome to stay right here. Or if you'd like, we can bring the hands onto that knee. Now contract the core and contract the glutes. Press this right hip forward and feel that stretch through the right psoas. Raise the chest up, pull the chin back. And if you want, let's go up into the air. Inhale, the arms up. And exhale, stretch them down, stretch the chest. Inhale up. Exhale, release, squeeze the shoulder blades behind the back. Inhale up, the hands come to touch. And we can do a slight back bend. And exhale, come forward to the inside of that foot. Inhale, press back into that half monkey. Either leaving the toes pointed or pulling them up towards the face. You can stay up on your knee or come back. And we'll take 5 breaths here, relaxing the neck. Press the hands into the earth, press your way on up to that lunge. Weight in the hands, the foot comes back, and you're in hands and knees. Take those hands, one palm print forward. We'll go to the other direction now. Let's go over to the left. Press them down and back towards the heels. Inhale as they come right and over to the mat. It's okay, that's just your kneecaps The more weight you put in your hands, the less your kneecaps will pop around, but it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. They're just, they're floating around over there on your knees and click when you roll around on them. All right, now press back to an extended child's pose. Bring your third eye to the earth, big toes touching. 3 big breaths here. Breathe into your lower back, into your lower lungs on the back side. If you can direct your breath there, you can. Just focus on that area, and you'll notice it fills up with more air, and you can reach deeply into that stretch and stretch the back. And start to walk the hands over to the right while leaving that left buttocks firmly rooted on the heel. If it feels good, you can take the left hand, place it on top of the back of the right hand. Now drop the left armpit towards the earth and breathe into this left side opening. Walk the hands back through center and over to the left. Perhaps the right hand comes on top of the back of the left, pressing the hips towards the heels while you're reaching off to the left, opening up the right side of the body with your breath. Walking the hands back through center. Let's make a space for our body to go between our hands. Look up between the hands. Inhale, bring the body there. And up into Cobra. Exhale to Child's Pose. 4 more times. If slithering your body along the earth doesn't work for you, you can come into hands and knees and simply drop into Cobra. It's not a problem. But it kind of feels good. Slither like a snake. Assume that Cobra position. And then assume a more vulnerable child's position. Next time we come into Cobra, let's stay there. You can come into Sphinx if this doesn't work for you. Use those hands to traction your chest forward. Release the buttocks and pull the chin back. Opening the chest. Push those shoulders away from the ears, grow the neck long. And release your body weight down to the earth. You can cross your hands in front of you and gently rest your forehead on the backs of your wrists. And you can toggle your hips side to side to release your lower back. Good job. Maybe take this time to remember that intention that popped into your head before. As we do the practice of yoga, it's kind of like plowing the soil. That seed can go deeper and begin to get watered as we become more receptive. So remembering the seed of your intention now. And then bringing the hands underneath the shoulders, tucking the toes under behind the back, And we'll press up to hands and knees, and then to downward facing dog. All right, so if you need to take a big crouch on this first one, really bending through the knees, do so. Get that back really straight. Once the back is really, really straight, perhaps staying on the balls of the feet, but extending the legs. And then you can start to drop one heel towards the earth as you bend through the other leg. And then alternate on the other side. Drop the other heel towards the earth as you bend through the other leg and just walk out that dog. I hope you're breathing. Relax the neck. All right, let's take our practice up. So come onto the balls of both feet. We're going to inhale to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. 4 more times. And stay in downward facing dog. We'll take the right hand, reach it around to the outside of the left ankle. Press into that left hand. Replace the right hand. Left hand reaches to the outside of the right ankle. Replace left hand. And we're going to either walk the hands to the feet or the feet to the hands for forward fold. If you need to bend the backs of your legs, and actually let's bend the backs of the leg a lot, and then put our weight of our body on top of those thighs and release the head entirely. This isn't working for me anymore. Breathe into the back. And if it works for you, you can start to extend those legs. And if you'd like, perhaps grabbing opposite elbows for this gentle inversion where your head is below your heart. Placing the hands back onto the earth, slight bend in the back of those feet. We're going to press into the feet, roll the body up, facing vertebrae on top of vertebrae. So you come up to standing. Welcome to your day. What time is it? Oh, it's time. Okay.
We have it right around 9:05.
Perfect. So we'll do a quick warrior series. So come to the top of your mat and let's press into those feet. We're going to be equal on the balls of the feet and the heels. So take your hips forward and back and find that equal place. And raise your chest up, shoulders down, chin back, mountain pose. Just feel into how strong and stable you are for a moment on your feet, since we have been on the floor this whole time. Still created a lot of heat in the body. I took off my sweatshirt, so we were doing a good amount of work. All right, inhale those arms up. And exhale, bring them to the chest in prayer. 2 more times. This time we'll inhale them up. Turn the hands out and swan dive the chest towards the earth. Bring the hands down to the earth. Inhale, bring the hands onto the thighs. Press the crown of the head forward. Exhale, hands come down to the earth. Inhale, right leg comes back into a lunge. Exhale, left leg comes back into a lunge. You're at the top of a push-up. With the next exhale, you can choose to bring your knees. Let's do that. Inhale here. Exhale, knees, chest, chin down to the earth and extend. Inhale, press up to a baby cobra. Exhale, come down. Inhale, press up to hands and knees, tuck the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise that right leg high. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. And then inhale, place that foot in a lunge. The back heel will come down. Inhale, up, warrior one. 3 breaths. Inhale here. And we're going to exhale and come onto that right leg and extend the left leg back. Exhale. For warrior 3. Dynamic. Inhale back into warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Hips turning towards the sides, opening up through those hips, and stretching the front arm back, left arm back. Inhale and place your right palm up. Your left arm is going to reach back towards the back thighs. You reach the right arm overhead. Exhale, come into side angle. And inhale, back into reversed warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale back into warrior 2. And look at that front knee. We're going to bring our energy, focus, and attention into that foot and come forward. Cool. Yeah. Scoot through the rest of class. All right, inhale up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale. Press the crown of the head forward. Exhale, hands down to the earth. Inhale, left leg back into a lunge. Exhale, right leg back into a lunge. Inhale, top of a push-up. Exhale, chaturanga down to the earth. Inhale. And exhale to downward facing dog. Other side. We'll inhale the left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. And place that foot between the hands. Come onto the heel of the back foot. Raise up, warrior 1. Couple breaths here. Try and angle those hips forward. Press into the pinky toe side of the back foot. All right, energy, weight, attention into that front leg. We're going to come forward into warrior 3. Fly. Place the foot back down and open up into warrior 2. I'm always facing back, both sides. Inhale and flip the front hand. Lean back, reverse your warrior. Exhale, come into side angle. Back into warrior two. Feel into the weight of that front leg. We're going to come forward on an exhale. Awesome. I don't think we have much more time for warriors. I think we have to kind of get that down to the floor. All right. So, a couple of squats here. We'll inhale up and the feet come about 1 foot apart with the feet angled out. And we'll exhale and squat down. Bring the elbows inside of those knees. Bring the hands on the earth. Inhale, press the booty up. Exhale, with a slight bend in the back of the legs, roll up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, squat down with a flat back. Inhale, hands on the earth, weight in the hands. Press up. Exhale, slight bend in the back of the legs, roll up. 3 more times. And this time when we get down to a squat, let's stay there. Press the elbows into the knees, press hand to hand, and try and grow the spine straight, reaching out through the crown of the head, and alternately pressing in the other direction with the sits bones. Bring those hands back down to the earth. Bring the weight into the hands, and we'll inhale, stretch up, and roll up on an exhale. All right, we have to come back down to the earth. Come back to mountain pose, big toes touching, heels slightly apart, and arms up. Exhale, swan back down. Inhale, press the crown of the head forward. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, right leg back. Top of a push-up. Either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga down. Inhale up. And exhale, come back to hands and knees. And back to child's pose. Remember your intention one last time. We'll come back to hands and knees and just roll over onto our backs. We'll inhale the left leg in and really squeeze it in with the hands. And then exhale, right leg comes in. Squeeze that knee into the armpit. Continue alternating. And then release both legs, soles of the feet reaching up towards the ceiling. Allowing all that blood that we just cultivated in the legs to come back to the internal organs. And slowly, on an exhale, bringing those legs slowly back down to the earth. maintaining contact of your lower back with the earth. Inhale the right knee in, hug it in, bring it into the left hand. Reach your right hand out to the right. Reach your left knee over, your right knee over to the left. And your gaze reaches out towards your right fingertip. Spinal twist. Take that left hand to the inside of the right knee, press it up through center, and we'll head to the other side, hugging the left knee in, bringing that left knee into the right hand as the left arm reaches out to the left and the gaze follows. Press that left knee over to the right, and use the breath to relax into the spinal twist. Take that right hand to the inside of the left knee, press it back up through center, hug in both knees. And take them around in a little circle, relaxing your lower back, massaging it gently onto the earth. And heading around in the other direction. And allowing both legs to go long. Flopping the feet out. Bringing the palms of the hands skyward. Taking any last wiggles that you need before you completely relax. Relax the soles of the feet and the palms of the hands. Relax the four corners of the eyes, the area between the eyes, the mouth, and the tongue. Let a wave of relaxation travel from your toes, up through your legs, to your pelvis, belly, chest, shoulders, down your arms, into your hands, and all 10 fingers. The wave travels back up your arms, into your neck, scalp, down your forehead. Relax the area between the eyes, cheeks, the mouth. And the tongue is slack in the mouth, pulls away from the upper palate. Release your control on your thoughts. They were never yours anyway. Release the control on the breath. Become pure awareness. Bringing the awareness back to the breath. And taking that awareness into the space between your body and the floor. That thin space between your body and the floor, your heels, your legs, back, and the back of your head, your shoulders and arms. Feel that you would not be here without this floor holding you. The breath that constantly moves in and out of your body, of which you are a part, becomes a part of you with every breath in, and you become a part of everything else with every breath out. All of the thoughts you've cultivated, your intention through this practice is rippling out into the universe. It'll permeate every person you come in contact with. We're not alone. We enter R with everything around us. And take a moment to just ruminate on all of the things you enter R with, and perhaps bring into your heart a sense of gratitude for all those things that allow you to exist. And for all those ways in which you can have purpose, meaning, and allow other beings to exist in this world. We'll start to wiggle our fingers and toes. Wake back up. Rotate wrists and ankles. In both directions. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, knees to chest. And then raise that left arm overhead and gently allow for your knees to fall over to the left and allow for your head to come on top of the upper left arm. Your right hand can be down on top of your heart. And then it gently comes onto the earth in front of your heart, presses into the earth, and you press your way on up to seated. And stay gently within. We're going to take Panchamu mudra, which is really easy to do. You just take fingertip to fingertip and thumb tip to thumb tip and place this right in front of your solar plexus, so below your heart, kind of in front of your abdomen, above your umbilicus. Breathe. Ruminating perhaps on the integration of all things, the connectivity and fluidity between all things, the interchange, the connectedness, the illusion of separateness. Perhaps feeling the flow of energy from fingertip to fingertip and realizing that you are energy in the form of matter and sound. And light. And finally, let's press palm to palm and bring those thumbs into the sternum and seal our practice with a chant of Om, which has 3 syllables: the Ah, the O, and the at the end, with the lips closed, feeling the reverberation of the sound at the lips. Inhale deep into the belly. Bowing head to hands. I thank all of you out there in internet world, and thank you, Reverend Shelley, for being here. Thank you for giving me purpose in this world. Thank you for giving me purpose in this world. I recognize the light in you, for it's the same light that resides in me, for we are all one, and that is what I mean when I say namaste. This one, just in case you were wondering, we started with Nadi Shodhana, which connected the 2 sides of the brain, and this does the same thing. So it balances left and right hemispheres by affecting the corpus callosum, which acts as a bridge between the hemispheres, improves concentration, memory, retention, benefits the tendons, activates the body's self-healing power. Happy Saturday.